picks, Maggie brought us an entire wardrobe of blush. So you're not choosing, do I want Shellie or Willa or Crystah, or do I want Starlaa, or do I want Moone? I want them all, and you're getting all 5 of them. They're sweat-proof, humidity-proof, smudge-proof. Maggie, talk us through these perfect 5-star rated customer pick blushes.
Okay, so I went ahead, and hopefully you can see this on my hand. I know my camera isn't as good as yours, but I went ahead and swatched all the blush shades here on my hand. So again, like you said, Tamara, you don't have to pick. This is your summer blush wardrobe. We have that beautiful Shellie right here, and then we have Starlaa, which is this kind of coppery glaze. It's almost that in between a blush and a bronzer. Then we have that gorgeous Willa, which is that neutral pink. Going into one of my personal favorites, Moone. I like to think of that as like a warm grape. And then lastly, we have Shellie. I'm going to hold up just a few of the shades here. And Tamara, I don't know if you have them.
Yes.
So we can like really get the shades with your camera that's better than mine. These are just some of the shades here. This is Willa. I mean, this is Moone, and this is Shellie. Oh, that's perfect. I'd love to go through and show everyone all of those shades because you don't have to pick. And I want to reiterate this. This is a 5-piece blush collection. These are also a little bit of a smaller packaging, so you can fit them into your travel bags. But that's Shellie right there in the yellow. That's that beautiful coral shade. Then next to that, we have Crystah. This one is electric strawberry. It is insanely beautiful. Next to that, we have the Starlaa. This is that real hybrid between a blush and a bronzer. And then next to that, my personal favorite, Moone, that warm golden grape. And then lastly, we have the Willa, which is that beautiful neutral pink tone. I want to also reiterate this. All of them have a satin finish. None of them are glittery. None of them are sparkly, but also none of them are matte, okay? So they lay beautifully on the skin. And here's the thing that I want to reiterate when it comes to blush. So many of us, myself included, we have fallen into this trend right now of these like liquid blushes, right? These cream stick blushes. They're everywhere right now. Powder blush hits different. Powder blush lays on top of the skin, and I mean that in the best possible way. Why? Because when you're using, maybe you've kind of been using a liquid blush or a cream blush, what happens when you put those on, I'll tell you what happens, is it moves your makeup. It shifts your foundation. But when you use a powder blush, and again, these are just 2 of the 5 shades you're getting in this collection, $50 worth of blush for almost for less than $30.
That's crazy.
This sits on top of your face. Oh wait, she's gonna put it on. Okay, I love that she's putting it on with her finger because it's like so easy. Okay, she's using Moone. This is my personal favorite.
I love Moone too. Do you love Moone? It is just, it's so pretty. And I love even the placement that you're putting it on. So this is why I love blush, because it can really brighten up your face in so many different ways. Look at that. That was just a couple taps.
A couple taps, and again, can you show the shade next to your cheek? Like, I just really would love to see that. Like, that beautiful Moone shade. Oh, perfect, love, that's great. That is that beautiful Moone shade, and she just popped it right on her cheek. You can see one cheek has it, one cheek doesn't. But again, this is 1 of 5. You're getting all 5, Tamara. And I don't know if we have, do we have like a, okay, Starlaa. We're going to see Starlaa. I already know. Okay. There she is with Starlaa. And again, Starlaa is this real interesting shade. It's a hybrid between a bronzer and a blush.
Yes.
Think about Starlaa as like your copper glaze on your cheeks. You can also wear, here's a fun fact, you can also wear Starlaa on your eyelids, okay? So it's a really beautiful eyelid shade. But again, I would love to just show all of the blush shades on over by you, Tamara, because
you're getting all 5
it really is about. That's right.
It's about, I mean, literally, you've got a shade for every mood. You've got a shade for every lipstick, lip gloss, whatever you're doing. If you were talking about that Starlaa, is that not the perfect 3-day getaway that's pretty much that, mascara, and some eyebrow. Throw that in your bag and you're good to go, because it's your blush, it warms up your face, you can use it on your eyes. The Moone right next door, the Moone, We're all loving that. Do
Yep.
not think that this is too dark and too much, because you're in control with how much or how little you impart. You can use your fingers like we're showing, or you can use a brush. It's really that simple. You're also going to get Willa, which is nice. It's a little bit softer if you want it to go with that, if you haven't been maybe wearing blush as much, or you typically, this is the shade you go with. We also have it for you in Crystah. I love that, to me, Crystah looks like summer. That is summer in a blush. And then next door to Crystah, you've got Shellie. So you're not choosing, because if you did have to choose, how could you possibly choose? So we said, no, you're getting all 5. You're getting all 5. The shipping's free. The flex pay is under $6. You're using these on your cheeks. You can use them kind of to warm up around the temples. You can use them, I like to brush them a little bit across the bridge of my nose, sort of like a little sun-kissed kind of look. Maggie, you cannot go wrong with how you're going to use any of them.
Absolutely. So again, I just want to show you, I swatched them on my hands. We start over here with the Shellie blush. Sorry, this is Willa, excuse me. This is the Willa blush, that really beautiful neutral pink. Then we go into the Starlaa, which is that kind of hybrid, a little bit of that copper glaze. Then we go into the Shellie. Then we have Moone, and lastly, we have Crystah. Now, here's the thing. I want to reiterate. You are getting 5. You're getting all 5 of our blushes. So you don't have to think anymore about what is the one that's going to go with my outfit, my skin tone. This is your chance to try 5 of the top selling blushes from Benefit. We've put them in a little bit of a smaller box as well, so they're really easy to travel with. And again, I think each one of those individually is around $16 to $18.
Wow.
So the value on this, Tamara, I think it's about it's more than $50. I think, I don't know if we have an IPS or if purchased separately graphic, but each individual one is like $15, $16, or $17.
Oh my gosh. And even our regular price is good at just under $50. Our price that we have, our birthday price, is even better. It's under $30 for all 5. And the thing is, because you're not choosing, you get to branch out. You get to try different blushes than what you would normally use. You mentioned travel. What I love is that they come in the box that you see right here. That's magnetic closure. And if it tips over, it's not falling out. It's not a loose powder. And so it's gonna stay nice and together in your case. So you're getting Shellie, you're getting Crystah, you're getting Starlaa. I might need another hand. You're getting Moone, you're getting Willa. You get every single best-selling blush shade from Benefit Cosmetics. And because you only need a swipe or 2, you're gonna have these for a good long time. So as you're shopping, again, read the reviews. These are perfect 5-star rated customer reviews on hsn.com. These are 884, 889. These are silky, they're soft, and they're milled so fine, Maggie, that you don't have to worry about them being like cakey or uncomfortable as you wear them.
Absolutely. And so again, I'd love to go through in that beautiful close shot to show everybody all the shades. We're starting with Shellie, which is that beautiful, the one in the yellow box, that beautiful coral, okay? That is your classic coral shade, works beautifully across all skin tones. There's not going to be a white undercast if you have a deeper or richer skin tone. Then we're moving on to one of the more like fashion shades, that pop of color, that Crystah. This is your electric raspberry, beautiful, soft satin sheen finish. Next to that, we have Starlaa. Starlaa is this gorgeous hybrid. This is like a blush bronzer hybrid. It's going to give you a wash of a coppery glaze on your cheeks. Then we're getting into Moone. Moone is such an unexpected, really, really beautiful shade. It kind of reads this grape shade. It is stunning on the skin. And then lastly, we have, which is one of our top sellers at Benefit, which is called Willa, which is that beautiful sort of a neutral pink shade.
Yes, and all of them are available for you. You're not choosing. You get all. You get them from Benefit. You know Benefit from their box of powders. You know Benefit from their cosmetic solutions, or I should say beauty solutions to issues that we have. And maybe for you, you haven't worn blush in a long time, or when you do, it's always that same tired pink blush. I love that these have dimension.
Exactly.
These have freshwater pearls in them. These give you dimension to the depth of color that you're getting. And whether you're just putting them on the apples of your cheeks, whether you're doing a little bit more intense color, whether you're also bringing them up to your eyes and using them also as an eyeshadow, you can do all of that because there's something, Maggie, about bringing color back to the face. As much as we love like kind of like a clear lip gloss and those kinds of things, bringing color to your face really is what brings the beauty out in your skin tone.
You know, blush is sort of sometimes, if I'm honest, it sometimes is a forgotten step in our makeup routine. But I want you to urge you, pick up this 5-piece collection, less than $30. Literally, these each retail for like $15, $16, $17 each. So you're getting them for like $5 each. It's crazy, or $6 each, first of all. Second of all, you can play. You can actually have fun with blush this summer. You don't have to stick to one because you paid full price for it. You actually get a whole wardrobe of blush. So maybe you're feeling like being neutral, so you just pop a little Starlaa. Maybe you're feeling sassy and you're gonna go with Crystah on your cheeks. Maybe you wanna feel soft and feminine, so you use Willa one day. Really, it is up to you. I want you to think about blush as that finishing touch to bring not only life to your complexion, but to have fun, play with color. That's what makeup is all about. And you can play around with these blush shades because you're getting all 5 of them. And it's a real range, okay? We put together this range for a reason. We have the neutrals like the Willa and the Starlaa. We have a little bit, now she's gonna use Moone, which is to me one of the more fashion shades. It's that beautiful warm grape shade, popping it right on her cheeks. If you do have medium tan, deep skin, this shade is absolutely perfection. But again, pop it on the apples of your cheeks, pop it up onto your hairline. You know what we're doing nowadays, this like blush trend is bringing it up a little bit above, like kind of into your hairline, above your eyebrow. This idea of this like sunburnt look. Sometimes if you want to use one of the pinker shades, you bring it across the bridge of your nose. This is the year of blush. And if you haven't restocked or reinvigorated your powder blush wardrobe in a while, because let's be honest, these last a really long time. But have you been using the same one blush shade since you got it in like a free gift, you know, like 10 years ago?
Yes.
It is time to elevate our blush game, right, Tamara? I mean, this is the moment because, again, you're getting all 5. This is a blush wardrobe for under $30.
Absolutely. You made me laugh when you were like, if you're using the same blush because you paid full price and it was this big, huge, you know, palette of blush and you're still trying to get to the bottom before you buy something new, that means that your makeup look is still stuck in the past. This brings you out because there is, to me, and I love that you said it's sort of like a forgotten step. I love blush. I always have. When I was younger, I always thought blush and lipstick to me meant makeup. But blush really is a youthful look to your skin. That's why women used to pinch their cheeks to bring the blush out. Now you can have fun with those shades and they don't have to be that same just tired pink that you've been using for years and years and years waiting to get to the bottom. Have fun with these. You're not choosing, you get all of them. Maggie, tell me what you think about this. Sometimes with my blush, I'll mix blushes. Just like I mix my lipsticks, just like I mix everything else, I'll mix my blushes. So if you wanted to kind of play around with that, you could do that.
Yes, it's gonna be totally customizable. If it was me, these two actually blend really, really well together, the Crystah and the Moone shades.
Yes.
These are some of the more pigmented shades. And I know we haven't really touched upon it, but these two shades right here, the Crystah and Moone, I'm holding them upside down so the mirrors don't, reflect in people's eyes. These two shades are sort of the most richly pigmented. The other 3 shades are a little bit more on the buildable side, a little bit more on the soft side. So if you do tend to feel a little bit like you have blush blindness, this is this term that people are using now, where you're putting way too much blush on. You know, we all know those people who are like, whoa girl, like slow down on the blush. This is the collection for you because these are buildable. They go on sheer and then go on sheer and then you can kind of build it. But then if you do want that pop of color, go for that Willa, go for that Crystah. Those are go for that Moone. You're going to see the other 2 shades in a second. These are really the shades that are going to be more densely pigmented, more richly pigmented to really build that effect on your cheeks. But remember, and this is important, I know we have like 30 seconds left, you're getting all 5. All of them are a satin finish, sophisticated sheen, no glitter, no chunky, like disco ball look. And you can play. This is your wardrobe for the entire summer into the fall.
Yes.
Into the fall.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you so much for bringing these to us. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, bye. Thanks, Sarah.
Take care. You can keep shopping. Remember, you're not choosing, you're getting the entire blush wardrobe, all from Benefit Cosmetics. Here's the item number one more time. It's 884889. That's the number to get that home. Birthday priced, free shipping, and on FlexPay. We are going to take a quick little break. On the other side, we're going to be shopping for handbags and accessories with Patricia Nash. And if you're in the market for something new, you're going to find it with us.
Cue the fireworks. It's HSN's July 4th celebration. A